Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on episode 2 of GHE Crash Out. I'm your host, Cleve Boston, and not long ago it was announced that on episode 3 we will see our first ever GHE champion as the Infinite Man Tim will face off against Blade Brown. And again, that's going to be on the next episode. But shortly after we announced this match, we got a weird video from the Infinite Man at our headquarters, and it's cryptic to say the least. I'll just let you take a look at it.
And then I told him, be well, mother. Oh, hey. It's the Infinite Man Tim. I was just talking to my friend here, let him know that I have a big, important match. See, it's me and Blade Brown for the GHE Heavyweight Championship. Now, Blade, I'm aware that you're really excited about this. You've been waiting for this. I just have to make you aware that it's really under different circumstances. See, this is for the Heavyweight Championship. To crown the first heavyweight champion in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, they need a champion. Quick question. Have you had a company before? Have you put a company on your back and made sure they were good no matter when you left? No. And just as much as I'm sure that you've never held a heavyweight championship before. And a company is only as good as its champion. So, Blade, as good as you are, as strong as you are, what is going to happen when you manifest and find out I'm the completely different Tim you met outside the ring than I am in the ring? Blade, bangers are for certain, but you will understand the cost. Because the Creator only sustains Tim. And you can't do that. Be well. So like I was saying.
And as you saw, some strange words from the Infinite Man there. Not quite sure what it means, but we're going to go ahead and hop into some singles action to open up episode 2 of GHE Crash Out. From Dope City, weighing in at 262 pounds, PL Prince. And here comes PL Prince to the ring. It's not often you see him alone. Usually he's got his partner Raymond King with him. But PL Prince, one half of the round table. Raymond King unable to make it to this event, so he's going to go at it in singles action. We'll see how he can do here. And it looks like he's got a little bit of a following over here. Several people with crowns on bowing down to the Prince. And we'll see what he can do to open up episode 2 here in singles action. And he's going to toss his shirt over there to the fans of the round table.
And here's the opponent.
Here comes Joe King, no relation to Raymond King, accompanied by Jovi Sixx. These two seem to be an odd pairing. Jovi Sixx looks like she's straight out of the 80s, and Joe King looks like he's straight out of the mental ward. This should be an interesting matchup here. PL Prince obviously has the size advantage, but with Joe King, you never know exactly what he's going to do to try to win a match. Referee needs to probably check him a couple more times. Who knows what he's got in those pockets. And we're just about ready to go here. And there's the bell, and this match is officially started. Joe King already getting boos from the crowd. Joe King takes the wrist. Prince is going to take it back. Oh, and he slams, and he's got him in a hammer lock. Big elbow from Joe King right to the jaw. Another one. 2 elbows. And now he's got Prince in a headlock here. And Prince trying to fight out. No, Joe King wrenches down on it even harder, and he's still got him. Prince going to push him off. It looked like they butted heads. It looked like maybe Prince was going for a shoulder tackle, but they may have collided, hitting heads there. And Prince going to stomp him. Ref tells him to get out of the corner. They're circling back up again here. And King wants a test of strength. Doesn't seem like the smartest idea against a taller guy. And Prince has him. And exactly right. He pushes him straight to the mat. It doesn't ever seem like a good idea to go for a test of strength against a bigger guy. Prince trying to keep him down on the mat here. King trying to pull him down. Oh, and Prince stomps on his fingers. And Joe King says that was dirty. Give him a little taste of his own medicine. And they're going to lock up once again here. Joe King pushing Prince against the ropes. And the referee trying to break it up here. Got him up against the ropes. Oh, and a cheap shot from Joe King and a headbutt here. That seemed to knock Prince a little loopy. He's going to whip Prince. Prince reverses. And a strong back elbow into a hip toss here. And Prince, wait, he's got him. Got him up a big sidewalk slam incoming. What a drop, and that may have been enough to do it right there. What impact on that sidewalk slam. Joe King manages to kick out at 2. He's fighting away. Prince trying to get the crowd behind him here. He's giving Joe King a chance to get back to his feet. He wants a fair fight here. King back up and, wait a second, Jovi Sixx has grabbed the ankle of PL Prince here. Oh, and Joe King obviously takes advantage of that. Jovi Sixx distracting Prince, and Joe King comes up from behind. Joe King, big neck breaker there. And we can see how this match is going to go. Prince kicks out at 2. Jovi Sixx already getting involved early. Joe King with a chin lock on Prince. Prince trying to pull his arm off, but he just can't get the leverage, it doesn't look like. The crowd getting behind him here. Chanting, "Let's go, Prince." Prince with a big elbow. And another, and a knee right to the gut. Oh, and another knee to the face. And instead of going for the pin, Joe King taunting the crowd here. He should have taken, and now he's going to go for the pin. I think he took a little too much time. Yeah, Prince is going to kick out right at 2. And he's going to slam Prince's head into the turnbuckle here. And Joe King trying to climb up. Oh, is he going to get some punches in the corner here? And Joe King just wailing on PL Prince here. Closed fist. The referee needs to step in and stop this. His fists are closed. And Prince with the block and a punch of his own. Another punch. Prince is going to whip King. And just a solid clothesline here. Just a clothesline. He goes for the pin. I doubt that's enough, but sometimes you just try to wear your opponent out. Go for the pin, make them kick out, and use that energy. Prince gonna whip him again. It's reversed by King. And Jovi Sixx again. Oh, kick right to the face. He might be knocked out. Prince manages to kick out. Jovi Sixx again grabbing the foot of PL Prince, tripping him up. And Joe King takes advantage once again, kicks him right in the face. And King trying to pick up the much bigger Prince. He's got him up. A solid scoop slam there. And a hard elbow drop from Joe King. Prince kicks out again. Every time Joe King's been able to get on top of this match, it's been because of interference from Jovi Sixx. And the referee really needs to do something about it. And King has Prince set up in the corner. Some solid punches to the gut here. King lining up something. He's got him squared up. Prince still in the corner. Just seems like he's been knocked loopy after that kick to the face earlier. Here comes King. Prince with a boot to the face of his own. A big clothesline. Another clothesline. He's got him lined up. A spinning 540 back elbow. And that seemed to be maybe Prince's last gasp there. Prince fighting his way up. It looks like he's trying to line King up right here. A boot. Wait a second, Jovi Sixx is up on the apron, and the referee needs to get her down. And the ref's not doing his job, so Prince is trying to tell her, get the, oh, she's trying to seduce Prince. I don't think he's buying it though. He moves out of the way, and there goes Joe King into the turnbuckle. Bicycle kick right to the chest. Prince has him up. What's it gonna be? He's got him here. Big Death Valley driver. And that could be it. And that's gonna do it. PL Prince winning in his GHE debut. Death Valley drivers enough to get it done, overcoming the interference by Jovi Sixx, much to the delight of the fans here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We're going to hop straight into the main event for episode 2, but first we show Blade Brown the video that the Infinite Man sent in, and he had a few words of his own. So we're going to hear from Blade Brown, and then right after that we're going to hop right into the main event, which is going to feature Paradox versus SoFly Manny Low. But first, let's see what Blade Brown had to say to the Infinite Man.
Hey, Tim, you smell that? It smells like you got the game all twisted, Tim. Coming up here questioning me on if I know what's at stake on January 25th. Yeah, I understand. I ain't never been heavyweight champ before. I understand I've never carried a company on my back before. But I won championships in many other areas of my life. After all, I was born for the spotlight. Top of the food chain, it ain't no gimmick, it's real. It's a lifestyle, it's a mindset. It is Blade Brown. And you try to say that you're a different man in the ring and out of the ring, let's focus on that word different. I know that you are probably the most confident man inside of a wrestling ring. More confident than anybody all up and down the East Coast. But I want you to watch how different you feel when you're standing in that ring and my music hits and I bust out the curtain and you look all around that venue and all my dogs stand at attention and I come down that ring, that ramp, and all your confidence slowly evaporates as everybody's standing, calling and responding, saying, who ready? We ready! Who ready? We ready! Uh-oh! Tim! Boy, you in trouble.
From the darkest side of paradise, weighing in at an incomprehensible number of pounds, this is Paradox! And here comes Paradox to the ring. He's a guy we don't really know a lot about. He says he's from the darkest side of paradise. He tried to weigh him, and he just said his weight was incomprehensible. So we don't really know a lot about him, but what we do know is he likes to flip and he likes to fly, and this should be a high-paced, exciting match. As you can see, he's hyper already. He's excited already. He can't seem to calm down. Paradox trying to get these fans behind him already. Showing off his athletic ability with a handstand just to get into the ring. From Chocolate City, weighing in at 225 pounds, So Fly Manny Low. And here comes Manny Low. He is one of the most cocky individuals I have ever met in my life. And when we asked him about this match, he said it was going to be a walk in the park. As soon as he comes out, the first fan he sees, he gets into it. And here he is harassing our ring announcer, getting into it with the ring announcer. I guess he didn't like how the ring announcer announced him to the ring. And I don't know what he wants him to do. The ring announcer seems to have had enough. Manny Low taking his time to argue with every single fan just about as he walks by, just telling everybody how great he is.
Flipping through pages, never a second look, running fast, marathon, the vibe so fleet.
Now he's throwing chairs in here.
Life beats, eyes on the prize, never blink, dodge the haze. Echoes of the past haunt sometimes for blaze. Blueprint to future, scribbled on city walls, stand tall, fortress of rhymes never fall.
Manny Low forcing the ref to hold the rope for him, and then just goes under the bottom. This guy lives to just annoy people. And it looks like he has definitely done that here. I don't know why he expects this crowd to be behind him after the way he just came to the ring. And of course, it doesn't take much to get behind Paradox, even though we don't know much about him when he's going up against Manny Low. And this crowd clearly not impressed. And we're going to ring the bell with Paradox sitting on the mat here, trying to pump up the crowd. And we're off to a slow start here. Paradox still sitting down. Maybe he's being a little cocky. And Paradox just rolls out of the ring, shaking hands with the fans. The match has started. This Paradox guy is a very odd individual, but I can say that he's got the crowd behind him. Maybe Paradox trying to get into the head of Manny Low here, and again getting the crowd behind him here. And they go to lock up. Paradox just seems to be playing mind games here, and they finally lock up. And we got the wrist here. Manny Low has the wrist of Paradox. And Paradox, it looked like he grabbed his nose. He's going to flip out of it. He's going to grab Manny Low's wrist and take him down to the mat with a wrist lock. Manny Low trying to fight out of it. And he turns it into an armbar of sorts here. Manny Low's still fighting out. He's got the hair, and he's pulling the hair and turns it into a chin lock. Like I said, Manny Low is a very cocky individual, and he doesn't mind bending the rules a little bit to get his way. And now Paradox is going to grab the hair. Turnabout is fair play. He fights out of it. He goes behind Manny Low, who grabs the head, spins around to a headlock takeover, and he's got him down on the mat again. And this match has started off a lot slower pace than I expected. And a head scissors by Paradox here. Manny Low trying to fight out, and he's just going to roll over. Maybe trying to get to the ropes, and he does grab the rope. And the referee forces a rope break, and Paradox flips over. Almost loses his balance there, it looked like. Trying to... I don't understand what that was. Paradox is, like I said, a little unorthodox, but he flips over again. Probably just more mind games trying to get in the head of Manny Low. And this match has been a lot more mat wrestling. I expected a lot of high-flying, fast-paced action. And I think it's just Paradox still just trying to get in the head of Manny Low, and Manny Low just trying to get under the skin of everybody in this building. And they're going to lock hands here. And Paradox kicks out of it, spins around into a wrist lock, showing off that speed a little bit. And he's going to force Manny Low back to the ground with more technical ability. Manny Low spins out trying to stand up. Paradox is not letting it happen. Pushes him back into the ropes. And a big chop from Manny Low to Paradox here. Now he's going to take Paradox down to the mat. Paradox tried to reach up for a head scissors, couldn't get him. Manny Low stands up out of it. He's going to twist his arm here. Paradox flips out of it. A kip up. Another. What, I'm not sure. Paradox seems to be locked into a kip up motion. And he got about 10 kip ups there and a leg sweep. And it's just more mind games from Paradox. He flips over the leg sweep. Oh, and a big enziguri to the head. And Paradox finally using that speed to his advantage. Reversal here. Has him in a wheelbarrow. Arm drag. And a big drop kick there. And Manny Low's going to slide out of the ring to avoid the onslaught that seemed to be coming. Paradox may be lining him up for a dive here. It looks like he is. Paradox into the ropes. Here he comes. Manny Low better watch out. Manny Low ducks, and Paradox sees him duck. And a moonsault off the apron to the floor. And Manny Low ducked once, but didn't see the moonsault coming. And a huge chop. That sounded painful. And over here fighting amongst the fans. We don't have barricades here in GHE, so the fans can get up close, and this shows you how close and personal you can get to the action. And Manny Low just gets slapped in the face as he's begging the fans for help here. And they're fighting around him in front of these fans, and another chop. And I feel like you could hear that from the county over. Paradox getting these fans behind him. And Manny Low with another chop back. And they're about to get counted out here, it sounds like. And Manny Low telling all these fans to move. And he does not throw them into the crowd. Just trying to get under these fans' skin again, it looks like. And a big chop from Paradox, who's still trying to get the crowd behind him here. And Manny Low down on his knees. Paradox with a forearm. And he's got him in the corner. Forearm. He's throwing these forearms. As you notice, he's using his forearm and not his fist. You technically aren't supposed to use a closed fist in wrestling, which either way, he shouldn't have him in the corner here. And the referee trying to get him out. And Manny Low picks him up and drops him below the belt on the top rope. And that cuts off any momentum that Paradox was starting to build here. And Manny Lowe's going to slam Paradox's head into that top turnbuckle. And he's going to pick him upside down. Got him in a tree of woe here. And again, he's got him upside and below the belt again. And the referees tell him to get down. And the referee's warning him that he is the official here, GHE. And I think the referee told him that's his final warning about going below the belt here. Manny Lowe is pushing his luck around possibly getting disqualified, and a back elbow and a big senton. Manny Lowe trying to put it away. Paradox manages to kick out here. Manny Lowe once again arguing with the referee, and he's going to come around and looks like he's got him in possibly a chin lock here. It's hard to see from this angle. We get a camera. There we go. The cameraman up. He's got him locked in, and Paradox trying to find a way. He can't reach the ropes from here. He's trying to find a way to fight out of it, power out of this. He's trying to get back to his feet, and elbow from Paradox, and another. And Manny Lowe may have grabbed the hair. It was hard to see. Big clothesline from Manny Lowe right there. Paradox gets the shoulder up. Manny Lowe, and a chop from Paradox, and Manny Lowe just does not take kindly to that. A few punches and a big leg drop. Manny Lowe again grabbing the hair. Uppercut. And now he's just toying with Paradox. And he licks his hand here. And a solid chop. And now strutting to taunt the crowd. And now taunting the referee, who does not seem to be interested in that. And Paradox with a chop of his own. Another chop. Another a series of chops here from Paradox. An Irish whip to Manny Lowe. Another chop in the corner. He whips him again. And another chop from Paradox, who picks him up. A huge slam there, and that may have been enough to do it. He's going to the top. I believe he's going to the top here. And the crowd is chanting top rope. And Paradox does not want to disappoint these fans as he goes up to the top. He's steadying himself. Crowd behind him. Swanton bomb, and that's got to be it. That's got to do it. 1, 2, 3, and he kicked out. He kicked out the Paradox right into a submission here immediately. I can't believe Manny Lowe kicked out of that. And he may tap out here. Trying his best to get to those ropes. It's still a good distance between him and the rope here. And Paradox pulls him back, but Manny Lowe turned it into a pin to force the break. And he's going to pull Paradox into that second rope. And a spinning heel kick from Manny Lowe. And Paradox just does kick out. And Manny Lowe's still arguing with the referee here. And the ref telling him again about the hair. And it looks like Manny Lowe going for maybe a power bomb here. And Paradox fights out, forces him back into the turnbuckle. And Manny Lowe with a big kick there to Paradox. Manny Lowe looks like he's going to go up. And Paradox with a kick to the face while Manny Lowe's sitting on the top rope. And now Manny Lowe trying to set up. Manny Lowe going up top. He's trying to set him up. Or sorry, Paradox going up top. Manny Lowe getting set up for something here. Maybe a Frankensteiner here. And another big move. And that seemed to take the last gasp of Paradox as both of these men are down. Paradox not moving, and he starts to move a little bit. The referee at the count of 6. And the ref stops at 7 as they're both back on their knees. He's going to let them go as they both seem willing to fight, and they're exchanging forearms here. And Paradox defers back to his feet, but Manny Lowe still delivers another forearm here. And another from Paradox. They're going back and forth. Manny Lowe stumbles. Paradox needs to stay on him. Manny Lowe hits him back. Paradox comes back with a huge slap to the jaw and a kick from Manny Lowe, knocking Paradox out of the ring, who spins back in, and a hit of his own as Manny Lowe stumbles back into the corner. And a super kick to the jaw of Paradox. He's still on his feet. Spanish fly, and he turns it straight into a submission. This could be it. Manny Lowe's gonna tap. He's gonna tap here. He has no other choice. And Manny Lowe gets his foot on the ropes, forcing Paradox again to break a submission. Every time Paradox locks in a submission, Manny Lowe seems to have an answer. And the referee tells him to get back because his foot is on the ropes, which he's technically right. His foot is still on the ropes. Paradox trying to force Manny Lowe to tap out here. And he's picking SoFly Manny up to his feet. Double underhook, not sure what he's going for here. No, he didn't pick him up. Manny Lowe's going to fight out of it. And again, he's got the hair, holding him up against the ropes. And the referee making him break it up. This time the referee he pushes the referee, and a low blow. The referee warned him about the low blows. He forces the ref to turn his back. And another low blow, and now it looks like he's trying to line up that power bomb again. And he's going to get him this time, and that may be all she wrote. And Paradox somehow finding the willpower. Manny Lowe puts his hands on the referee, and the referee shoves him back. The referee establishing his authority. He has warned him several times. I'm surprised that SoFly Manny Lowe has not been disqualified at this point. The referee's being very lenient, but also establishing his authority. And Manny Lowe staying on him after Paradox kicked out after that big power bomb. He's going to pick him up. Paradox spins around, turns it into a stunner. Into the corner. A Canadian Destroyer. That's got to be it. But Paradox not going for the pin. He should have pinned him here. Manny Lowe spins out, lands on his feet. Wait, he just pulled the mask off of Paradox. Come on, hold on, ref. He pulled the mask off of it. And Manny Lowe steals a win by pulling off the mask of Paradox, and is going to win in controversial fashion here. It looked like his foot may have been in the ropes too. The ref didn't see it. And Manny Lowe is our winner. Join us on episode 3 as we crown our first ever GHE champion, Blade Brown versus the Infinite Man Tim. I'm Cleve Boston, and this has been GHE Crash.